Asians used to place strong emphasis on family ties and were highly communal in nature. However, with the rise of globalization in this century, Asians now find it increasingly challenging to maintain the strong communal bonds that our forefathers used to have. In a recent study conducted by British psychologist Penelope Leach, it was found that the average time spent between an Asian parent and a child has dropped by 40% between 1973 and 1993. This percentage continues to drop up till today. With that, Asians must now find new and unique ways to tackle this issue. In this video, we'll first prove that Asians are placing their families on a lower priority as compared to work. We'll also explain the challenges that Asian families are facing in maintaining their family ties. Lastly, we'll attempt to convince everyone in this room to reconnect with our families. Let us find out more.
Asian ideologies on family and kinship mainly stem from Confucius' teachings. According to Confucius, the strength of a nation derives from the integrity of the whole. An individual is expected to be loyal to the family because to do otherwise potentially brings shame onto yourself and onto your family. Perhaps it was out of necessity that the family came together to work on a single plot of land to sustain themselves. Yet, even for non-agricultural society like ours, family is still important. However, there are increasing signs that we are beginning to lose the close connection between our families. In a recent family attitude survey, there was an increase in the number of respondents by 25%, indicating that they will prioritize work over family time. Let's find out why.
Due to the rise in globalization and the associated increase in global movement, there have been several challenges faced in maintaining the structure of the traditionally close-knit Asian family. Firstly, the increase in global work opportunities available has led to a rising trend of Asians travelling overseas for work. The Philippines is now the world's largest exporter of labour. In 2009, more than 10% of its population were working overseas. Out of these people, 72% of them were parents. But because of the critical role parents have within the family structure, their absence has a significant impact on the rest of the family. In a study conducted in 2004, it was found that children feel a lack of closeness with family members who had migrated overseas for work. With an increasing number of Asian parents moving globally in search of jobs, we now have families that are less close-knit than before. Secondly, there is a rising trend of Asians travelling abroad to pursue their tertiary education. While this was once a privilege reserved mainly for the white upper class, with the strengthening of East Asian economies, there has been increased student mobility within Asia. Now, Asian students account for up to 52% of all international students studying worldwide. In countries such as Australia, Asians account for 80% of the international student body there. Increased student mobility can also be seen within the East Asian region, in which up to 75% of the student population comes from Asian countries such as China, Japan, and South Korea. The saying, out of sight, out of mind is extremely relevant here. With decreased contact between family members, family ties have weakened.
We understand that due to these challenges, families are finding it increasingly hard to spend time together. However, as Asians, it's important for us to be connected with our family. Therefore, we have come up with 3 simple ways for you to be reconnected with your family. First, take the initiative to ask your family members out. Make the effort to meet up for meals. A family that eats together sticks together. Second, meet up weekly with your family. A lot of us tend to give the least priority to family appointments and view them as appointments that can be missed in favour of work and other commitments. Make it a point to prioritize family appointments over all other commitments.
Hey, Alvin! Hey, Wednesday ladies night leh. Go together lah!
Sorry Matthew, I already got a family dinner to attend to in my
Thirdly, if all else fails, make use of technologies such as Skype. With Skype, you can connect to your family members regardless of the geographical distance.
Surprise! Hi Jia Ming, how are you doing overseas? We hope you're doing fine. Bye-bye!
Most importantly, we need to have the willingness to make the effort in order to keep our family bonds going strong amidst our busy schedule.
In conclusion, Asian families have all along been an important building block of Asian societies. It's inevitable that with the rise of globalization, families will be separated physically and emotionally. However, what's most important is making the effort to reconnect with our families, regardless of geographical location, time zone, or our busy schedules. So, we urge all of you here to reconnect with your family, be it through weekly family dinners or simply picking up the phone to give your mom a call to tell her about your day. Let us return to our Asian roots and integrate family into our lives. This is our moment as Asians to prove that regardless of our rapid economic development, we still have a place in our hearts for our home.
Ariel, listen to me. The human world, it's a mess. Life under the sea is better than anything they got up there. The seaweed is always greener in somebody else's lake. You dream about going up there, but that is a big mistake.